guys, how's everybody doing today? My name's Tara, this is Sheldon, and we just watched Deadstream. This came out yesterday, which is why this video's late, because we watched it last night, and I had to wait for him to get off work to film the video. I'm going to try to keep the video a little shorter, because my videos tend to run long, and it's a pain to edit. It's only because I talk too much. I'm going to try not to spoil so much. I'm sick of doing spoilers. Let's try not to spoil it. So, Deadstream was written and directed by Vanessa Winter and Joseph Winter. And it stars Joseph Winter and Melanie Stone. And it's very similar to a movie like Spree or Host or Unfriended, where we're watching through a computer screen. And this is a live stream. Mm-hmm. And this guy's name is Sean. Sean's an idiot.
He is.
And unless you have a high tolerance for bullshit or can see the bullshit as humor because you know that this is supposed to be played for laughs because this is horror comedy, you probably shouldn't watch this if you can't deal with annoying people. Because this guy is annoying. This guy is like the Paul brothers. Annoying. Like Logan Paul, Jake Paul. I was going to say Shane Dawson, but less drama, more douchebaggery. He calls himself the... What did he say he was? Oh, the world's biggest wuss. So he tries to do stunts that scare him. He's been canceled. He did an apology video, and then he does this weird douchey thing, like... You'd have to see it to see how bad this guy is. He's a douche. He's obnoxious, and he's so stupid.
Yeah.
This feels like you're watching some kind of unfiction or creepypasta channel, like in sequence or live stream.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like because I love unfiction and I love creepypasta. Unfiction, like, say, like Marble Hornets, or my favorite Everman Hybrid is my favorite unfiction. My favorite creepypasta is Slenderman, so I love Everman Hybrid, and I love Tribe 12 as well as another good Slenderman one. Marble Hornets is the OG though.
You're more to the creepypasta than I am. I'm not.
I like to have my foot in all the different genres of horror, just to dip a toe. But yeah, this whole thing's a live stream. The one thing he hasn't done, that scares him is go to a haunted house, because ghosts scare him.
And boy, does he get scared.
Yep. He goes to the haunted house. He locks himself in. Throws the key down a grate so he can't get out. He has these rules set because sponsors are important. Yeah. He's not all about the money, but buy this energy drink and here's my merch. Like, he's that guy. And it's played so over the top that it just tickled me right in the right way, because I'm like, I've seen these people on YouTube and I know exactly what he's pretending to be, and it's great. He also takes the spark plugs out of his car and throws them out in the woods. That was when he lost you, because you're like... I was like, okay.
Dude, you're not going to get anywhere if you do this.
So this man is stuck. This man is absolutely stuck in this house. Of course spooky shit starts happening. And suddenly there's another person. Her name is Chrissy. Now, we're big Stranger Things fans. And we spend a lot of time on TikTok, as you do. So these two things culminate, and every time this man is walking through looking for her, all I could think was, Chrissy, wake up! Because he's just going, Chrissy! 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 And I'm like, Chrissy, wake up! I'm like, fuck. Chrissy does wake up later. And I said that when it happened. I actually wrote in my note, because Chrissy, mild spoiler, this is halfway through the movie, this happens. Chrissy dies, but then she wakes up. But she's supposedly his biggest fan, and she actually followed him there and got there before him and was in the house because she wanted to be there for it. So that's like creepy enough. And I thought she was just going to end up being like a psycho killer stalker thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was going to give me like a creep vibe to it.
Like creep, or like even like Misery or something like that, where like the obsessed fan type thing. But no. This house is haunted by a lady who wants to build a following. That's I thought this was going to be like some kind of witch thing, because he finds the ghost's little diary, and it's full of all these poems.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're spells, but I think that he's right, and she's just looking for a following. And maybe I'm right, and she is a witch, and he just thinks that's what she's looking for, because that's what he will be looking for, as people, like, attention. But anyway, there's ghosts, there's spooks, many of the spooks. It is jumpy in places.
It is, though.
But it's very... I compared it to Evil Dead. Like, Evil Dead 2 more so.
Yeah.
Because it's very slapstick.
Mm-hmm.
Very slapstick. He tries to get out a window at one point and ties a rope around himself to jump out the window. And then a ghost baby, like a ghost child, scares him. And he runs away, but he's still tied onto the rope, so he just face plants because he brings up the rope.
My reaction was like, he's still tied on.
Yeah, just like, wait. Just boom, down. The whole thing is told through a face cam. He has, it's all GoPro. It's a face cam that he has like PVC pipes ran around that he just like held up. He has a head cam. There's security cameras, and he gives Chrissy a camera. And then eventually throughout, he ties cameras on the different things, which is really funny. He puts one on a pepperoni stick at one point, and he calls it beef cam. Like, he types in the name of the cam because he's switching through. He also has this, like, iPad thing that he's watching the cameras through. So it's almost like Five Nights at Freddy's in that way.
It's almost like that, yeah.
Yeah, because he pulls the camera up and, like, you can't see anything. And every time he puts it down, you think there's something going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It happens once. I think. I don't think it happens more than once. I'm not sure. But there is once that he puts the camera down and there is something there. This lady's after hanging herself there. Everybody that goes there, she kills. She's a bunch of children that are dead there. It's all these different things. They come back as these weird... They're not ghosts. They're like zombies? Because they're corporeal.
Yeah.
Because he hurts them. Yeah. And they have this gross yellow blood. But they are corporeal. He can hurt them. And they can hurt him.
And they don't really talk.
They don't talk much. She does. She does. But, yeah. It's this guy. It's this girl, Chrissy. They're in this haunted house. I'm not going to spoil what happens. Because it's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. If you can handle a really obnoxious character, like... There's this movie that came out a while ago off the back of Spree. I don't even know. It might have even been the same guy that done it. I'm not sure. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was another one of these live stream things. And the character was a woman, and she was, like, terrible. She was very extremist, right wing, conservative, anti-vax, anti-mask, like a very, very annoying character to follow. This is not that annoying. This guy's just annoying because he's a dick.
Yeah.
And I will tell you why he got canceled, because they do explain this. And he do have a little bit of a redemption factor to a degree. Because, you know, eventually you start liking him just a little more, but not much, but a little more. During one of his stunts, he paid a homeless guy to fight him.
Yes.
And the homeless guy was sick, and he didn't know it. And whatever happened when he fought the homeless guy, he put the homeless guy in the hospital. I don't know if he died or not. It's not really clear, unless I missed something. But yeah, this was a big thing. And also a lot of his little stunts were like racist. There was one where he was like smuggling himself through the Mexican border. Is like, you know, that kind of shit. YouTuber shit.
He was doing a lot of sketchy stuff.
YouTuber shit. The stuff that they do just to get a reaction out of people. And he ended up getting canceled. And then he done a really shitty apology video. And he thinks everything's honky-dory now. So, yeah. I think you should watch it, though. If you like horror comedies that are very slapstick, if you can handle a really obnoxious character, it's a lot of fun.
We liked it.
And you see bad things happen to this guy, too. Just constantly. Yeah. Another one with a real asshole character that... I'm not getting into any wrestling drama here right now, but... but a really asshole character that gets comeuppance and stuff is Girl on the Third Floor with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Because he's such a shit character in that movie, and just bad shit keeps happening to him. And yeah, I like that. And we're not going to get into the CM Punk drama, okay? I have thoughts. I'm gonna keep it to myself. It's a horror channel, not a wrestling channel. But anyway, that's besides the point. This movie's a lot of fun.
It is.
It is. Do you recommend it?
I do, actually.
I'd recommend it too.
I'll watch it again.
Right? It's really funny. You get to see this guy. And the digital effects...
Iffy.
The practical effects are pretty good. The makeup effects are decent, but that's what gives it the Evil Dead feel. Like, the zombie makeup and stuff is really well done, but, like, they're strangely colored, like gray and yellow and stuff. And there's some really cool puppetry happening in some parts with, like, there's a demon kid with, like, another, like, a conjoined... Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
There's a lot of weird shit happens. But the digital effects, you know, are low budget, which are fine. But with low budget movies, I usually find the practical effects spot on, the digital effects iffy, but they make up for it. There's not a whole lot of gore, but there's more than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah.
Because I thought this was just going to be a spooky movie.
Well, that's what we thought about.
Like, I didn't think anybody was going to, like, get killed at all or hurt at all, but... There's a few real gnarly, cringy bits. It's not big gore, though. There's not... The only big gore you get is more gross-out gore, like the zombie that explodes... The zombie that heads explode, but it's this yellow pussy stuff, and it goes all in Buddy's face, and it's that kind of deal, right?
Nasty.
Not quite Scary Movie level of grossness, but, like, Evil Dead 2 level of grossness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that kind of thing. But we're going to go now. 12 minutes. See? I knew I could do it. And we will see you tomorrow because we're very excited. We're going to go watch Hellraiser.
Cannot wait.
And the first episode of Chucky because we haven't seen that yet. So we're going to go watch Hellraiser and tomorrow we'll be talking about Hellraiser. So I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.